Hello my dear students, today I am going to discuss the SET-B question paper of Higher Secondary Part 1st, Subject Physical Education for the session Annual Regular 2022 Summer Zone of Jammu Division. I hope that this question paper is helpful for the students, those who are going to appear during the session Annual Regular 2022 in Winter Zone of Jammu Division, Kashmir Division, and in Annual Regular Summer Zone 2023 of Jammu Division. Time allowed 3 hours. Subject Physical Education, Class 11th. Maximum marks 70. Section A, Multiple choice questions. Each question carry 1 marks. The terminology of hairpin net shot is associated with which game? Option first, cricket. Second, badminton. Third, hockey. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option second, badminton. Question number 2. What is the length of hockey ground? Option first, 110 yards. Second, 100 yards. Third, 80 yards. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option second, 100 yards. Question number 3. Which country hosted 2020 Olympic Games? Option first, Australia. Second, China. Third, England. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 4. How many players are there in handball team? Option first, 12. Second, 14. Third, 16. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option first, 12. Question number 5. Which part of arrow is called shaft? Option first, front. Second, middle. Third, rear. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option first, front. Question number 6. What is the cash money of Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award? Option first, 3 lakh. Second, 6 lakhs. Third, 7 lakh. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 7. Sultan Azlan Shah Cup is associated with option first, football. Second, cricket. Third, badminton. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 8. Sprain frequently occurs in sports like archery, shooting, swimming. Second, swimming, diving, water polo. Third, football, volleyball, basketball. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, football, volleyball, basketball. Section B. Each question carry 2 marks. Very short answer type question. Question number 9. Explain briefly need of physical education. This question is related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be physical education has specially unique role and has made unlimited contribution in the modern age as it caters to the biological, sociological and psychological necessity of the man. The need of physical education are as listed below. Number 1, physical fitness. 2, emotional development. 3, character development. 4, healthy and safe habits developed. 5, national integration. 6, international understanding. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Or what is the meaning of physical education? This question is related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The word physical education is derived from two separate words, physical and education. The plain dictionary meaning of word physical education is related to body, and the word education means systematic instructions or training or preparation for life or for some particular task. Education is doing phenomena one learns through in library or even at home. Question number 10. What is the full form of MPET? This question is related to chapter number 4, Career Aspect in Physical Education. The answer may be the full form of MPET is Master in Physical Education. Question number 11. Write any two effects of alcohol on individual. This question is related to chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be the two effects of alcohol or as listed below. Number 1, appetite decreased. An alcoholic person cannot eat his normal diet, therefore his appetite gets decreased. Number 2, kidney and liver damaged. Alcohol causes a lot of stress on kidney and liver. Sometimes it leads to kidney or liver cancer or complete failure. Question number 12. What is energy yielding and bodybuilding food? This question is related to chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical development. The answer may be energy yielding food or energy giving food. Energy yielding food contain of carbohydrates and fats. This type of food helps to produce energy for body workout. Energy giving food in items such as rice, chapati, sugar, butter and ghee, etc. Bodybuilding food. Bodybuilding food contain proteins. Proteins help in growth and development of body. Proteins are found in food items like cheese, nuts, eggs, soya, milk and fish, etc. It is mainly meant for development and maintenance of body structure and organizations. Question number 13. Write a short note on Arjuna Award. This question is related to chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be Arjuna Award is the highest national award in sports, which is given to a player who pays important contribution to the field of sports. It was started by central government in 1961. It is given for the best performance of the year. It includes copper statue of great Pandava Arjuna, a scroll of honor, ceremonial dress and a cash award of rupees 5 lakh. Question number 14. Define dislocation. Give its symptoms. This question is related to chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation. The answer may be it is an injury of bones which are displaced from their original position. Dislocation may occur due to direct or indirect impact over the joint. Symptoms. Few symptoms of dislocation are as listed below. Number 1, swollen or discolored. 2, limited ability to move joint. 3, intense pain. Question number 15. Name any two fundamental skills of hockey. This question is related to chapter number 6, Concept of Major Games and Sports, and its subchapter is hockey. The answer may be the two fundamental skills of hockey are as listed below. Number 1, flick. Flick is used for penalty stroke. It is similar to push, but the ball is lifted at a low height. Number 2, scoop. Scoop is same as flick, but ball is lifted more high. This skill is mainly used for penalty stroke from 7-yard point. Question number 16. Define the term career. Term means word. Career means job or profession. This question is related to chapter number 4, career aspects of physical education. The answer may be a career means job or profession, or you stay in the same time of work. A career can be one job or many jobs. You can work for company, sports or many companies. A career is sometimes called a career path. A career includes education, training and work experience. Question number 17. Write a short note on Maulana Abul Kalam Azad Trophy. This question is related to chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be the Maulana Abul Kalam Azad Trophy is instituted in the year 1956-57 is a rolling trophy awarded to overall top performing university in sports of the during year for promoting competitive sports in university sector with a view to arouse keen interest among students and motivate teams to take up competitive sports. It has been awarded a total of 64 times as of 2020. The objective of the trophy is to promote competitive sports, excellence in sports and integrity, sports and physical fitness amongst the Indian colleges and universities. Question number 18. Give two definitions of physical education. This question is related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be definitions of physical education change the idea that express people notions of values, importances of measures of life. Different physical educationists have given different definitions. The two definitions of physical education are as listed below. Number 1, according to Irwin, physical education is a program of physical activities that develops health in youth. According to Charles A. Butcher, physical education is an integral part of education process. Section C. Short answer type question. Each question carry 3 marks. Question number 19. Discuss the aim and objectives of physical education. This question is related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be the main aim of physical education is the wholesome development of personality of an individual, which means making an individual physically fit, mentally alert, emotionally balanced, socially well adjusted, morally true, and spiritually uplifted. And the main objective of physical education are to develop physical development, mental development, social development, emotional development, neuromuscular development, and development of health, as they are important aspects for good performance in different games and sports, or explain the need and importance of physical education. This question is also related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be the need of physical education. Few needs of physical education are as listed below. Number 1, improves children muscular strength. 2, improves flexibility. Number 3, improves muscular endurance. 4, improves body compositions. 5, improve cardiovascular endurance. Importances. Few importances of physical education are as listed below. Number 1, improves learning attitudes. 2, improves agility. 3, improves reaction time. Improves learning attitudes, improves speed, improves coordination. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 20. Write down 3 national sports awards. This question is related to chapter number 7, National Games. The 3 national sports awards are: number 1, Arjuna Award. Arjuna is the highest national award in sports which is given to player. It was started by the central government in 1961. It is given for the best performance of the year. It includes copper statue of great Pandava Arjuna, a scroll of honor, ceremonial dress and cash award rupees of 5 lakhs. Number 2, Dronacharya Award to honor coaches in different games and sports. This award is started in the year 1985. It is given to the coaches who contributed greatly in the field of games and sports. The winner is given copper statue of Guru Dronacharya, rupees 3 lakhs cash certificate of accommodations, suit, coat and a tie. 3. Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award. It is also the highest sports awards given to the sportsperson for their achievement in games and sports. The award is named after the late Rajiv Gandhi, former Prime Minister of India. It carries a medal, a scroll of honor, and a cash prize rupees 7.50 lakh. This award was started in the year 1991-92. Question number 21. What is obesity? Explain the causes of obesity. This question is related to chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical development. The answer may be: definition of obesity. Obesity or being fat is due to the abnormal growth of adipose in human beings. It may be due to an increase in size of fat cells or an increase in their numbers. Causes of obesity. Few causes of obesity are as listed below. Number 1, family tendency. 2, physical inactivity. 3, economic status. 4, hormone deficiency. 5, taking improper diet. Explain all these 5 points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 22. Give the difference between strain and sprain. This question is related to chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation. The answer may be: the difference between strain and sprain or as under. First of all, strain. Number 1, it is the injury of muscle. 2, it is caused by the stress over the muscle or pull. 3, the muscle can get damaged. 4, it can be mild, moderate or severe. 5, causing acute pain, loss of function of injured muscles. Now, sprain. First point, it is the injury of ligament. 2, it occurs due to overstretching of ligament or by twisting of joint. There is a rupture of ligament and tissues. 4, it can be mild, moderate or severe. 5, causing painful and it restricts the movements of joint. Question number 23. Explain briefly the ancient history of Olympic Games. This question is related to chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer may be: it is difficult to refer to the exact origin of the Olympic Games, but the first recorded ancient Olympic Games were held in 776 BC at Olympia, a small village township 2020 miles from Athens, capital city of Greece. In ancient times, games formed a part of religious festival dedicated to the god Zeus. Both the sacred rituals and competitive events were regarded as offerings to the gods. The contestants fought for honors with purely competitive spirit. The winners were awarded an olive branch rather than medals as today. Question number 24. What do you know about Olympic rings and torch? This question is related to chapter number 8, Olympic movement. The answer may be Olympic rings. The five interlinked rings comprise the Olympic rings, and the color of each ring was proposed by the Covidian himself to the different as follows. Number 1, blue color represent American continent. 2, black color represent African continent. 3, red color represent Australian continent. 4, yellow color represent Asian continent. 5, green color represent European continents. Olympic torch, the ritual of lighting the Olympic torch. The Olympic flame leaps skyward and it burns throughout the games and is extinguished on the last day when all events have completed. Question number 25. What is the role of diet on sports performance? This question is related to chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical development. The answer may be, if an athlete is lacking any of the constituents of diet, it can affect his performance. On the other side, if he takes more than required calories, it may hamper his performance as he may gain body weight. The diet for sports performance can be understood from the points. Number 1, ordinary diet can hamper performance. 2, proper nutritious diet can increase performance. 3, planning of diet before and during competition can increase performance. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 26. Highlight the avenues in physical education in modern time. Highlight means give its special attention. Modern means recent or present time. This question is related to chapter number 4, Career Aspect in Physical Education. The answer may be, to make a good career in physical education, the following avenues help them in their preparation. These avenues help a person to make good status and good personality in their professional life. Number 1, develop interest in games and sports. 2, proficiency in one or two games. 3, participation in competition. 4th, understanding training patterns. 5, understanding and checking on mistakes. 6, develop high level of fitness. 7, develop leaderships. 8, competitive spirit. 9, knowledge of equipments. 10, knowledge of posture, diet, rehabilitation exercises. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 27. Explain briefly the effects of exercises on digestive system. This question is related to chapter number 2, Physiological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be, few effects of regular exercises on digestive system are as listed below. Number 1, there is general improvement in digestions. 2, appetite also increases. 3, liver, pancreas and intestines remain healthy. 4, the quality of blood improves. 5, proper health of the digestive tract prevents constipations. Section D, long answer type question. Each question carry 5 marks. Question number 28. What do you mean by respiration? Explain the effect of exercises on respiratory systems. This question is related to chapter number 2, Physiological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be respiration. Respiration means it is the mechanism to take oxygen inside and throw away carbon dioxide. It is known as a respiration. Then effects of exercises on respiratory systems. or as under? Number 1, demand of oxygen is increased. Number 2, tidal volume increased. Number 3, vital capacity increased. 4, efficiency of exchange of gases increased. 5, gain in strength of muscles. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines, or elaborate muscular system in detail. Discuss the effect of exercises on muscular system. This question is also related to chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. The answer may be: muscles are the moving from behind our movements. Muscles are attached to the bones of the skeleton. They give a round shape to the body and also protection of some of the organs along with bones. Muscles of the muscular system form about 45% of the body weight. Muscles have three types. Number 1, voluntary or stripped muscles. Number 2, involuntary or unstripped muscles. 3, chordic muscles. Explain all these types of muscles into few lines. Then effects of exercises on the muscular system. Few effects of exercises on the muscular system are as under. Number 1, gain in strength. Number 2, muscle fibers shortens. 3, blood supply to muscle increased. 4, muscles become more elastic. 5, muscles develop muscle tone. 6, muscles develop endurance. 7, deposition of fats decreased. 8, reducing chances of obesity. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 29. Explain the role of sports psychology in the field of physical education and sports. This question is related to chapter number 3, psychological aspects of physical education. The answer may be: sports is a big field of individual activity these days. Therefore, there is a need to study the physical, mental, moral, emotional, or social behavior and needs of men in sports environment. The enhancement of performance depends upon three factors. Number 1, physiological. 2, mechanical. 3, psychological. Role of sports psychology. Few role of sports psychology are as listed below. Number 1, sports psychology can help athlete to cope with competitive fears. 2, sports psychology can help athlete to improve mental skills. 3, sports psychology can help athlete to prepare for competitions. Sports psychology can help the players to perform well under pressures. Sports psychology can help to behave in well behaviors. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines, or elucidate the significance of achievement and motivation in games and sports. Elucidate means to make something clear. Significance means importance. This question is also related to a chapter number 3, psychological aspects of physical education. The answer may be: the significance of achievement and motivation are as under. Number 1, healthy environment. 2, methodology. 3, competitions. 4, knowledge of progress. 5, praise or blame. 6, rewards. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 30. Discuss various forms of drugs used by sports person and its evil effect. This question is related to chapter number 5, health and family education. The answer may be: the various forms of drugs are as listed below. Number 1, narcotics. 2, depressant. 3, stimulants. 4, hallucinogen. Explain all these forms of drugs into 2 to 3 lines. Evil effects of drugs. Few evil effects of drugs are as listed below. Number 1. Drug addiction has various serious effects on health and personality of addicts. 2. Loss of appetite leading to liver damage, loss of sleep. 3. Damage vital internal organs. 4. The behavior of addicts change. 5. May suffer from bouts of pains when in the need of drug. Or explain health. Write down the importance of health education in present era. This question is also related to chapter number 5, health education, health and family education. The answer may be definition of health. Health is a considered as that condition, mental and physical, in which the individual is function alive, well adjusted, or a state of complete physical, social, and mental well being, and not merely the absence of disease. Importance of health education. Few importance of health education are as listed below. Number 1. Lot of diseases can be avoided. 2. Prevention and cure of diseases. 3. Rules of safety. 4. Taking a balanced diet. 5. Distinguish between good and bad habits. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Thanks and have a beautiful day.